right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6.
Bail is set for the one charge, obviously this case at $20,000 and $5,000 on the other.
Our Emily Goodell attends this press conference today where she uncovers new details in the shocking case of a child who was found dead inside a Yakima home.
Plus, staying on top of the latest developments in a Tri-City high school basketball brawl.
New at 6, nearly $4 billion in recommended budget cuts from Washington's governor. Albert James explains. Also, a local Special Olympics basketball team is heading to Wenatchee to defend their gold medal, a story you'll only see on
Apple Valley News Now.
And will the nice weather continue? Stacey Lee is back with your full First Alert forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us on this Thursday. I'm Wendy Redmond.
And I'm Austin Reed. It is February the 27th. First up, prosecutors have now charged a 20-year-old Yakima woman with manslaughter in the death of her 7-month-old daughter earlier this week. Police say Kylie Toll called 911 Tuesday to report her child might be dead. Officers arrived to find no sign of her, but a baby dead in a bassinet and a severely malnourished 2-year-old girl stuck in a crib, both alone in a room with the window open in cold weather and soiled diapers littering the floor. Police describe an alarming level of neglect. Dirty dishes piled up, old food and trash covering the floor, and multiple cats also neglected and contributing to the filth. Our Emily Goodell was at today's press conference and asked about a prior case the suspect was involved in. She will be going in depth for us. That's coming up tonight, new at 6:30.
The Kennewick Police Department says a man was arrested on suspicion of exposing himself to children, and tonight he is out on bail. KPD says 36-year-old Scott Lee Phelps of Richland was arrested Wednesday in the area of 3rd Avenue and Rainier Street in Kennewick. These are pictures of the suspect and his car. KPD says before the arrest was made, they worked with the Richland Police Department in gathering evidence to arrest and book Phelps into the Benton County Jail on suspicion of indecent exposure and communicating with a minor for immoral purposes. KPD says they are urging parents and guardians to talk with their children to see if he has made contact with them.
It's important for people in the community to always exercise caution, especially when it's around children. It's important for them to have conversations with their children about what they should do if a stranger contacts them, how they should react, and what are some of those safety measures they should be doing to make sure that if somebody does contact them, they have a way to get a hold of an adult.
KPD is still actively investigating this case and is searching for more victims. If you know anything about this, we have a number you can call along with more information regarding this investigation on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.
A number of school districts in Sunnyside were placed under secure and teach mode today. Sunnyside High School, Harrison Middle School, Pioneer Elementary, and Chief Kamiakin Elementary were under the order at around 10 this morning. According to city officials, police were investigating a burglary that happened nearby. Officers surrounded a house on the 1400 block of Grant Avenue with a possible suspect still inside. Now, by around the noon hour, the situation was resolved and all schools returned back to normal for the rest of the day. We are still waiting to hear from police on the outcome of their investigation. Stay with us for updates.
New tonight, we're staying on top of all the latest developments in the basketball brawl. We are learning Pasco police are now working toward the completion of their investigation and won't be releasing specific details until they finish. This is what they are looking into. You may remember this video appearing to show a fight during a boys' Pasco and Hanford High School basketball game. It happened earlier this month. Police tell us there's no estimated timeline for when they expect to wrap up their investigation right now, but stay with Apple Valley News Now for all of the late-breaking updates. All right, time now to talk weather. It was lighter coats, maybe not even a coat today, and sunglasses kind of day.
It feels like spring. Will it continue, though? I hear somebody's back from vacation.
Oh, who could it be?
Maybe Stacy?
That's right. The Big Apple back to this beautiful weather. let's just say I brought it with me because it was finally getting nice there when I left. So 50 degrees. Look at this beautiful sunset going down at Howard Amon Park. Columbia River looking good. Our feels like temp is 50. Our winds are light at 5 miles per hour. Our sunset at 5:40. Those days are getting longer. All I have is good news for the next several days. Those temperatures around the area, 30s, 40s, and 50s. Most of us still sitting in the 50s this evening. We are tracking that warm air thanks to this ridge of high pressure just sitting here. It's going to gradually move its way out by Saturday, but enjoy that nice warm weather for the next several days above our average. Here's temperatures, though. Overnight, you will need that coat if you're out in the early morning hours. The good news is, as the day progresses, you'll already be in the 50s by the middle of the day, close to 60 there in the late afternoon. So let's recap. We're dry through Saturday. Breezy winds are going to be in the forecast Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and those warm temperatures will continue. Then we'll see a chance of rain for us Sunday into Monday, and also some mountain snow showers Sunday, Monday, possibly extending into Wednesday. I'll get to all these details coming up in your First Alert full weather forecast. Austin, Wendy.
Stacey, thank you. We'll see in just a bit. Washington Governor Bob Ferguson releasing nearly $4 billion in recommended budget cuts this morning, all to tackle the state's projected multi-billion-dollar deficit.
Capitol reporter Albert James shows us where he's looking to trim spending and where he currently stands on implementing new taxes to handle this shortfall.
It's a challenge that's going to demand thoughtful leadership, action, and a commitment to fiscal responsibility.
Governor Ferguson's recommendations aren't a full budget, but rather suggestions for the legislature to consider as they write the state's budget for the next 2 years. The nearly $4 billion in savings includes a reduction to government travel, property, and non-vital operations, reviewing and scaling back new spending and program expansions, and making most state employees take a furlough day every month over the next 2 years. Ferguson says the recommendations build upon $3 billion in savings proposed by former Governor Jay Inslee.
Combined, these proposals reduce the projected $15 billion budget shortfall by $7 billion.
You heard that right, $15 billion, not $12 billion. The state's now short an extra $3 billion. The reason, a sharp uptick in demand for state services across the board like healthcare, childcare, and education. Ferguson says there's an additional $1 billion of savings state agencies suggested, and while he'll provide them to the legislature, he's not necessarily recommending them.
As a general matter, they tended to be services directly to Washingtonians, a benefit they were receiving, housing assistance or something along those lines, and I was reluctant to cut those.
Before he was sworn in, the governor said he viewed new taxes as a last resort to close the budget gap. He echoed that message Thursday, saying his focus has entirely been on identifying savings, and it's too early to say whether new taxes will be needed.
Look, we're not going to tax our way out of this thing. Not going to happen. $15 billion is a lot of money.
In a statement, Republican budget writer Senator Chris Godon welcomed the suggested cuts and praised the shared belief of new taxes as a last resort, but he also says more opportunities for savings exist. Democratic budget writer Senator June Robinson appreciated the governor's work, but said both thoughtful reductions and progressive revenue options are necessary to meet people's needs. Ferguson says more savings proposals will come in the next few weeks as his team continues to work to close the budget gap. At the same time, he's going to be talking with legislators about their proposals and is looking forward to an updated revenue forecast later next month. He says he's hopeful the legislature will come out with a balanced budget before their session ends on April 27th. At the state capitol in Olympia, I'm Albert James reporting.
Today, U.S. Senator Patty Murray held a virtual press conference with healthcare workers in Central and Eastern Washington. It was to address possible cuts to Medicaid that House and Senate Republicans are working to pass via the budget reconciliation process. It requires only a simple majority to pass.
Now, her office says that in Washington state, 47% of kids, 1 in 6 adults, 3 in 5 nursing home residents, and 3 in 8 people with disabilities are covered by Apple Health. House Republicans' budget proposal directs cuts of at least $880 billion to Medicaid and other health care programs. Murray says Washington's 4th and 5th congressional districts have the highest proportions of populations who rely on Medicaid in the state. Julia Barcott, a nurse from Yakima, participated in that call today, and that Zoom session, she had this to say.
Unfortunately, we saw the devastation that not having healthcare coverage caused during COVID. We had a number of patients who had very significant illnesses, chronic illnesses, didn't come in because they had no health care. So when they finally came, they were very, very sick.
Now, Murray also said during the call that she thinks hospitals will close their doors as this funding drops. Seniors will be cut off from home care services and forced out of long-term care facilities. And children, along with teens who need life-saving mental health care, will suffer. Apple Valley News Now live at 6 is just getting started. Coming up, are you ready for Pink Night? For the Tri-City Americans?
We're going to get you ready. Plus, it's a story only on Apple Valley News
if they
Now.
do something wrong, just...
Our Dan Hansen shows you how a local Special Olympics basketball team prepares for a championship. You won't want to miss that.
All right, let's go to a live picture now outside. This is in Kennewick. Will the nice weather continue as we cruise into the third month of 2025. It's coming up. Stacy's also coming up with a look at your full First Alert forecast.
And a quick reminder to you, download our brand new Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app. You can get customized forecasts, instant weather alerts, and a whole lot more. All you have to do is scan that QR code right there on your screen.
Another example of how we are on your side. Stay tuned.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings of up to 60% off.
Beat the buzzer, these prices won't last long.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
We decided to open Playroom to give others the space to be creative. Having a Chase Ink card has allowed us to grow and make something from nothing.
Earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials with the Chase Ink Business Cash Card from Chase for Business.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities. Get $3,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your community Chevy dealers.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Plan the ultimate date night at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Find the hottest slots, blockbuster movies, exquisite dining experiences, thrilling entertainment, and fun for the whole family at Quaking Aspen's Lanes. You can bet that Wild Horse has everything you want for a perfect night out in Pendleton. Spark up an unforgettable night with our 30th anniversary fireworks show, then transport back to the 90s during the Throwback Dance Party on March 8th. Visit wildhorseresort.com for more info. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
If it was my family, I'd want to make sure they get all the information they need to make the best decision. That's why we fully inspect our vehicles and certify everything. With McCurley Certified and Certified Plus, we look at everything from the tires to the maintenance records to recalls to any open campaigns. We make sure the vehicle is completely safe. The only vehicles we sell are ones that are completely inspected. McCurley Certified means your vehicle meets a higher standard.
Find your way home in a Subaru certified pre-owned vehicle from McCurley Subaru.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
An affordable, adjustable bed from Mattress Depot USA will help you sleep better.
And help alleviate aches and pains, sleep apnea, and snoring.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back, everybody. The Special Olympics provides athletes with opportunities to compete in a variety of sports, including basketball.
Last year, one local team took home gold at the state championships. In an exclusive report, our Dan Hansen introduces us to the Tri-City Dirt Devils, a team ready to defend their title.
Recently, the high school basketball brackets have been released. Those teams go to compete for state championships. Another team that you might not know about is also competing for a championship.
The Tri-City Dirt Devils recently punched their ticket to the Special Olympics state tournament after dominating at regionals in Sunnyside. For sharpshooter James Gerhard, basketball has always been more than just a game. It's a tribute to his late brother.
The challenge, the big guy challenge. Always loved facing everybody that's bigger than me. And just love being that speed demon and sharpshooter. Just love it.
But for Gerhard, winning isn't everything. It's all about building up his teammates.
Just being a leader and keeping their heads up, spirits up, and just don't down them. If they do something wrong, just lift their spirits up. They'll get it better the next time.
Gerhard has been with the Dirt Devils for 2 years, but he's no stranger to Special Olympics. Playing for over a decade, teammate Sawyer Tarascano can't recall exactly how long he's been part of the team. All he knows is he loves every minute of it.
The Dirt Devils I played on, we've been to a couple state games. Last year we played at state and we won all our games up there and got the gold.
Tarascano hopes to keep playing for years to come, and the team was even kind enough to invite me to join in on the fun. Head coach Dennis Homan and assistant coach Michelle Worthington mean the world to these players, one even calling them second parents. Homan, who has led the team for more than 24 years, shares their excitement for another shot at gold in Wenatchee.
Last year we had some teams challenge us at state, and we will this year. And but I think we can do it again, just because I think we're just as good as we were last year.
Homan credits Coach Worthington for bringing a new style of play to help the team take the next step. For her, the lessons go beyond the court.
Sports in general really can give you that, even just perseverance. You know, when it's not going well, just to keep going and stick with it.
In Wenatchee, over 1,000 Special Olympic athletes will compete in various sports, and the Dirt Devils are ready to defend their title.
Friday at 1:30, these guys are leaving for Wenatchee to compete for a state championship. Dan Hansen.
Apple Valley News Now.
Good job, guys.
Love that. So if you want to help support the team and see them off, the Arc of Tri-Cities wants to give them a proper send-off and invites you, the community, to come down and cheer them on as they head off to state.
Again, that is tomorrow at 1:30 at the Arc of Tri-Cities. Hey, another quick sports note for you. The Tri-City Americans' annual Pink Ice Night is set for tomorrow night as they host the Vancouver Giants, a night dedicated to supporting the fight against cancer. Before the game, the ice will be painted pink, and the Americans will take the ice in special jerseys, all in an effort to raise awareness and funds for local cancer research. The Americans' pink jerseys will be auctioned off, with all proceeds going toward cancer research. Tickets are still available. Puck drop is set for 7:05 tomorrow night.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we had a beautiful day. Look at the beautiful sunset out Pasco. Dust Devil Sky Cam, our 50-degree temp, still hanging nice and warm out there. Winds are light. Our sunset was officially at 5:40 this evening. Temperatures elsewhere around the area, most of us in the 40s, still in the 50s. Some of those mountain temps are starting to cool down, but they had nice sunshine, spring-type skiing conditions. And stick around in the 6:30 hour. I'll have your ski report for the weekend, but nice and warm out for most of us. Satellite and radar, this ridge of high pressure is going to stave off those clouds sitting out on the coast, keeping us clear, dry, and warm for the next several days. There is a system kind of moving in, and it's just going to brush across the Olympic Peninsula, but most of it staying to the north and to the south of our area. So we're sitting good as far as that goes. Now, we do have the potential for some snow coming our way Sunday into Monday, a better chance on Monday. Some of those snow totals, about an inch for Snoqualmie Pass, so at pass level. So it does cool down again in those mountains. mountain passes, and we pick up some snow in Cabbage Hill area as well as Tollgate, 2 to 4 inches. Overall, though, we're tracking another warm day again thanks to this ridge of high pressure planted here, but you can see it's going to start moving to the east, and then we'll start to cool down. But enjoy those 60-degree temperatures. We're going to drop down just a couple of degrees for Tri-Cities, Walla Walla, and Hermiston, and we're going to stay still above average as we get into the middle of next week. Walla Walla also enjoying temperatures just under 60 degrees and well above the average of this time of year at 51 degrees. So good stuff there as far as temperatures. Now tonight we'll be on the chilly side, a little bit warmer in the foothills of the Blues, protected by the Blue Mountains there. Pendleton a little bit cooler, 30 tonight, Tri-Cities as well as Yakima, 31 in Ellensburg. Grab your coat. If you're hitting the road this weekend, pretty nice start to the weekend. As you get to Sunday though on the west side, that'll be that system coming through, which potentially bringing more snow and of course rain probably, unless we get rain shadowed here on the east side. We could see some rain there as well in the Portland area. Temperatures are good though, and if you're heading up to Spokane, you're going to have a pretty dry weekend with a slight chance of some showers on Sunday. Tri-City 7-day planner. Now we are tracking some early morning patchy fog in the area for Friday and Saturday in the Tri-Cities. March 1st on Saturday, can you believe it? February just flew by. Temperatures staying in the 50s with those overnight lows, most nights staying above the freezing level. In Yakima, we have a chance of fog on Saturday, March 1st, with those breezy winds picking up Sunday into Monday, and that is as that system starts to push across. Now, at this time, we see a very slight chance of some rain again. Probably going to see the rain shadow, and most of that rain and snow will get trapped in the Cascades or the Blues. Ellensburg looking at some foggy mornings, burning off by midday. March 1st looking good. Windy, though, in Ellensburg Sunday, Monday, and then it'll start to calm down a little bit as you get into Tuesday and Wednesday. But look for some gusty winds, especially in mountain gaps. Better chance of showers towards the foothills of the Blues. Again, rain shadow through the Columbia Basin and the Yakima Valley, but those breezy winds will be persistent Sunday into Monday. And for Hermiston, look at 61 degrees with sunshine. It's going to feel like spring tomorrow, guys. And, well, we're going to talk about spring. We're getting closer. We're about a month away, so. And time change is coming, too. So lots going on. So are you guys happy? It's warm?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
I'm loving it. It feels like we needed the sun. I don't know. I felt like a new person when I stepped outside, and I was like, oh,
well, that was Punxsutawney Phil. Remember, he saw a shadow this year, so 6 more weeks of winter. He was close. So.
Yeah. Winter came immediately after he said that. It felt
exactly.
like
That's true.
So it was here.
Yep.
All right, Stacey, thank you. Up next on your news at 6.
And ex's revenge that did not go as planned, shall we say? That and more in tonight's edition of Caught on Camera.
Call Vance when you need a friendly, reliable electrician. We'll keep your home safe with electrical services and equipment upgrades. Save $50 on any electrical service, plus free electrical safety inspection. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
The Working Families Tax Credit isn't just for families. Individuals and couples can apply too. See if you or your family are eligible for this tax refund at workingfamiliescredit.wad.gov/eligibility.
I'm Drew Henry, tea maker and founder of Revival Tea Company, and we're right here at Yolks Fresh Market. We started in 2018 in Spokane. We are super proud of getting our peppermint from Washington State, our honey from bees in Spokane. We've collaborated with Dry Fly and turned into canned cocktails. We definitely would not be where we're at today without the support from some amazing local partners like Yolks. Oh yeah, the more and more we can work together, that's been a really fun thing as we continue to grow.
Check out Revival Tea at Yolks Fresh Market.
It is Heart Health Awareness Month. Heart attack symptoms may include chest pain, heartburn, or dizziness. See AppleValleyNewsNow.com for more information.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some, gimme Some Bagels.
SDCU and Apple Valley News Now honor local volunteers by sharing their stories and donating $1,000 to their favorite charities. To nominate someone who's making a difference in Benton and Franklin counties, click on Volunteers Count under the Contest tab at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Widespread rain.
We've got the perfect setup. Moving into the
Apple Valley News Now, the #1 most watched morning TV station in town.
Join us every morning.
How do I look?
We're doing it.
We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
Next, ET, cheers. Jelly Roll shows us around his new Nashville honky tonk.
And it's an ET exclusive.
Then Denise Richards in her Wild Things.
Next, ET.
Tomorrow at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Call Vance when you need a friendly, reliable electrician. We'll keep your home safe with electrical services and equipment upgrades. Save $50 on any electrical service, plus free electrical safety inspection. Don't leave it to chance. Call Vance.
Okay, check this out. Time for tonight's edition of Caught on Camera. We start in Centennial, Colorado. Police say 37-year-old Timothy Davis and another suspect recently stole 2 puppies from a pet store after one of the guys faked a seizure to create a distraction. A gold Cadillac Escalade was then used as the getaway car after they took the little dogs. Davis was the suspect you saw who police say faked the seizure. He was arrested at the pet store by sheriff's deputies. No word yet if these little bulldog puppies were recovered.
An 18-year-old Florida woman wanting to get back at her ex is facing charges after she vandalized the wrong car. That's according to a sheriff's department there. They say they responded to a call Tuesday night of someone spray painting a vehicle. The young woman admitted to deputies it was a revenge plan against her ex-boyfriend. She was upset and had hatched a plan to throw eggs at his car and spray paint on it. However, the vehicle that was vandalized actually belonged to a neighbor, not the ex-boyfriend. Why is it lately weird stories continue to come out of Florida? Have you noticed that?
I think that's been the tradition for a very long time.
Same story.
But you know, that one sounds to me like a Carrie Underwood song
yeah.
gone wrong.
Yeah, gone wrong.
Yeah.
There you go. The region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. is coming up next with stories you have yet to see.
Yes, plus Stacy is back from the Big Apple and she's returning with your full First Alert forecast. Also, remember our brand new weather app as well. Just scan that QR code and get it tonight.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Discover Walla Walla Wine, where exceptional terroir meets unforgettable experiences. Delight in renowned varietals amidst breathtaking vineyards. Join us in crafting memorable moments. Connect with us at wallawallawine.com.
Whether you're injured on the road or on the job, the big dogs at Brumback and Autumn will get you the full compensation. Leave nothing on the table. Brumback and Autumn, Bulldog Tough.
It is Heart Health Awareness Month. To help avoid heart disease, choose healthy food and drinks. Watch your weight and exercise. More at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Are you getting your best night's rest? Been eyeing that premium mattress but have a limited budget? Right now at More Furniture, all 2024 Sealy and Sealy Hybrid mattresses are 33% off. Test rest any Sealy mattress today and find the perfect model for your best night's sleep tonight. And if you fall in love with that floor model, take it home with you today and you'll get 50% off. Visit any of our local More Furniture showrooms and take home your favorite Sealy today.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lee, and I'm inviting you on a holidays vacation tour. Join me as we experience New England's fall foliage, October 2nd to the 10th. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors, before ending our vacation in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword Apple Valley, to request a brochure, watch a travel show, and book this tour.
Celebrate Bi-Mart's 70th anniversary during our open house with our latest savings book. MD 8 Mega Rolls bath tissue is just $4.99. Prilosec 42-count tablets are $3 off. 7-Up brand 12-packs are buy 2, get 2. Save big on mobile Delvac 15W40 diesel oil. Plus, there's great savings on lawn and garden essentials. You'll see our savings book in your mailbox. During our open house, members and non-members can stop in and save. Bi-Mart, saving the Northwest more since 1955.
Discover Walla Walla Wine, where exceptional terroir meets unforgettable experiences. Delight in renowned varietals amidst breathtaking vineyards. Join us in crafting memorable moments. Connect with us at wallawallawine.com.
The Kraken are back home in the deep, ready for the next chapter of this Pacific Northwest rivalry. There's no love lost between these two. Kraken, Canucks, pregame at 6:30, Saturday on MeTV.
You can do anything.
We're getting a glimpse of the future.
The Oscars.
Hosted by me, Conan O'Brien.
Sunday live on ABC and Hulu.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m.
Our Emily Goodell is going in depth on the child found deceased in a Yakima home.
Also ahead, but in lighter news.
We are coming up next, find out how we got this bling and how we won these trophies.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Welcome back, everybody. Austin Reed alongside Wendy Redmond. We have made it to Thursday. The weekend is coming up.
Yep, and you've been counting down the days, I feel like, to the end of February, so it's tomorrow.
Yes.
Last day of February.
Last day. It's over.
Yep. And
Stacy's back.
And Stacy is here, yes. And she has brought the sun with her, I think. Stacy?
Hey guys, the Big Apple was nice, but you know what? I'll be honest with you. You cannot beat this view. So very happy to be home to the Pacific Northwest, the place I love and call my home. So Schweitzer camera, that was earlier today. Spring-like skiing conditions, and that will continue through the weekend. Check out these temperatures. Now, we could see a little bit of fog developing up at Schweitzer tomorrow. 43 degrees, though, and the wind chill 35. So finally, start dragging out the spring gear, and definitely want to wax those boards or your skis. You're going to need it as the snow will soften down. But the snow's in good shape so far. Look at that sunshine. It's a bluebird day at Bluewood tomorrow. The wind chill at 41 degrees. Going to be warm. So I don't know, t-shirt skiing possibly. 48 at White Pass, and the wind chill there at 32. So a good weekend overall. Let's take a look at the forecast though for Friday, Saturday. Unfortunately, we don't see any new snow coming Friday, Saturday. The first chance of it will be Sunday into Monday. However, if you like spring skiing conditions, this is the weekend for you to head up to those mountains. So enjoy that. I'll get to our first alert full weather forecast coming up. Austin, Wendy.
A quick warning, our big story at 6:30 tonight involves child neglect and animal cruelty and may not be suitable for some viewers.
At a press conference this afternoon, authorities announced 20-year-old Kylie Toll is now charged with manslaughter in the death of her 7-month-old little girl, a case of severe neglect that also sent her toddler to the hospital.
Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us she has also been charged with animal cruelty in a separate case.
Yakima police responded to this same house more than a year ago on Christmas Day 2023 when someone called 911 to report that they had seen a dog dead inside of a kennel and another dog with its leg tied up in a wire leash.
Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now. My question is, this person was also charged yesterday with several animal cruelty charges, and those charges stemmed from an incident that happened back on Christmas of 2023, and the SIR was completed on January 4th. And so my question is, why did it take over a year to charge that case?
I'll answer that. Yes, that is correct. Our office had received a referral for animal cruelty charges. And then tragically and unfortunately, I stand here to tell you that it was not charged out because of the attorney shortage and the lack of attorney credits that we have. And as you all know, over the last several years, we've had to make very difficult decisions as to charging decisions as we move forward. And this was a decision that was made within our office to not charge us out in lieu of potential other more serious charges. And obviously, there was no indication whatsoever that any event like this would take place.
According to court documents, Toll called 911 just before 7:30 a.m. Tuesday, crying and telling dispatchers her baby might be dead and that, quote, there is no out, that she can't live with herself.
This is truly tragic, and none of us want to be here for this reason, obviously.
Court documents show Yakima police arrested her just the morning before on an outstanding warrant during a traffic stop. The jail released her after about 14 hours in custody, but witnesses reportedly told police she hadn't been home for at least 2 days before the 911 call.
She lived alone with and took care of those children alone.
The mother wasn't there when officers showed up Tuesday at her home in the 300 block of North 4th Avenue for a welfare check. According to court documents, they found a 7-month-old girl laying dead in a bassinet. A crying 2-year-old girl severely malnourished and stuck in a crib, both alone in a room with the window left open in the cold weather, soiled diapers littering the grimy floor. Police painting a grim picture of alarming neglect, with piles of dirty dishes, old food, and trash throughout the house, multiple neglected cats contributing to the filth. A place unsafe to live in, especially for a child.
We will aggressively move forward on this particular case. It is absolutely horrific.
It's unclear if the Department of Children, Youth, and Families had any previous contact with the mother or her children.
We are actively working with our CPS partners on this investigation. We would ask you to contact CPS directly.
We did just that, but we're told by DCYF, quote, we unfortunately cannot comment, as child welfare records held by the Department of Children, Youth, and Families are confidential under federal and state law. As for her arrest,
a community member came forward, gave us a tip, and sent us up to Squaw Rock on Highway 410, the campground. So together with a YSO deputy, our PROAC unit went up there, went to the campground, located Ms. Toll, and took her into custody.
Toll charged Thursday with first-degree manslaughter, domestic violence, along with multiple counts of criminal mistreatment and family abandonment. Her next court date set for March 12th. Police say the arrest is just the beginning, and they'll be digging more into what happened and how as their investigation continues. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Emily, thank you for that. In other news tonight, and all new, 3 men are in jail after, get this, a 45-minute vehicle pursuit late Wednesday night. Morrow County Sheriff's Office got a 911 call around 9 p.m. reporting a theft from a business on Tower Road near Boardman.
The suspect's vehicle was found shortly after in the Aragon area. The driver refused to stop and the chase was on. Boardman Police, Oregon State Police, and the Umatilla County Sheriff's Office all joined in. The pursuit continued on the highway, rural roads, and off-road through scrub brush. By around 10 p.m., the pursuit finally ended in the Umatilla County as the car gave up.
Now, the Morrow County Parole and Probation Department had to get involved because all 3 suspects are currently on parole and probation. The stolen items were returned to the owner, and all 3 suspects are now sitting in jail yet again.
In other news tonight, Sage Spa at Legends Casino in Toppenish held a ribbon-cutting ceremony this morning. While traditional spa services are paired with food and drink, this spa is different. There's an infrared wellness pod and an aqua feature. Officials say that is a first at a resort in the entire Northwest. The spa also features a cedar sauna, steam sauna, soaking rituals, body treatments, and massage therapy with manicures and pedicures.
We are going to head to Pasco now. A dance team here in the Tri-Cities marking their steps into history.
This team just made history, winning Washington's first ever national title in the hip-hop small division at the Dance Team Union competition on their very first try. How about that? Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma says the team's teamwork made their dreams work.
Pasco High dance team is this year's Hip Hop Small Division champions at the Dance Team Union competition. The dance team coach says the win didn't come easy.
We're really focused on our energy and projection and trying to fill a big space with our small numbers and just be able to show the passion and the love that these dancers have for their performance.
Dancer Maddie Miller says being part of a winning team is all about giving of yourself.
We always do well when we're vulnerable to each other and we give our energy and we're not selfish, like with being tired or being overwhelmed or anything like that, especially when we're on the floor. That was one thing that we really worked on when we went to this competition, is making sure that we talk to each other so we all know that we're on the same page.
For Naya Charles, it's not just about this moment, it's what she'll use after high school is long over.
Learning the daily life skills, how to work with each other, and being smarter and mentally strong as well. There's just all these aspects that we learn. So I think being on the program, the main thing is to learn all those skills so that we can go into the world and use them and be successful. And then also just giving to the program as much as we can while we're here.
While the team sharpens their dance moves, they also remember to sharpen their pencils.
The academic, they show up, they're representing Pasco High at the highest level. Some are doing Running Start, taking advanced courses as well, while being able to navigate competing and practicing and being here on campus all the time preparing for competitions.
Keeping those experiences in mind, knowing it's going to be worth it, and the push for school and all the extra, the extra late nights that we might have to stay up doing homework, it'll be worth it because we all love being a part of the team. We love doing that, so we don't want to sacrifice that because we know where our main priorities are.
For this team, it's the relationships with each other that give them the support they need to win.
These are my best friends, truly. So aside from being teammates and all dancing hip hop, these are my best friends. So the thing that I'm most looking forward to is being able to work with them for the rest of the season and be able to dance with my best friends and compete.
Still ahead this year for the Pasco High dance team on March 15th, they are set to host District 6 district dance competition at Pasco High School. Reporting in Pasco, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
They have moves that I never would have.
I was going to say, all right, we need to see some kind of, I don't know, backflip twist.
Right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No, gosh, no. No, don't put that on me.
Yeah, nobody wants to get hurt around here today,
exactly.
Right?
Stacy? No,
Stacy.
Still ahead here on your news at 6:30.
She's like...
A new website is celebrating 250 years in Oregon, and it's launched.
And speaking of Stacy, she's coming up back, not with flips, but you might be doing flips over her full First Alert forecast. You don't want to miss it when we come back.
Early warnings, accurate forecasts.
Apple Valley News Now, First Alert weather.
This tax season, Walker's Furniture is covering the sales tax for you. We're doubling down on savings. Plus, with no money down special financing, create the home of your dreams and pay over time. Get the tax break you deserve this week at Walker's.
At Good Shepherd, we're your primary care providers from the time your baby is born to caring for loved ones in older age. We're with your family every step of the way. With specialty services like kidney and heart care, urology, orthopedics, and cancer treatment. We provide the care you deserve close to home. And when life takes an unexpected turn, our urgent care team is here for you 7 days a week because your health can't wait. Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off, plus a free thermostat on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See deal for details.
I've always had an eye for opportunity. As a kid, I was hustling, selling candy, mowing lawns, you name it. That drive never left me. The first time I tasted crumble, it was clear to me this was more than just a cookie. From that moment, I knew this was a chance to bring the taste of something new to our neighborhood. But I couldn't do it alone. That's where Happel came in. With their support, I was able to secure the loan that brought Crumble to our community. Where do you credit union?
Plan the ultimate date night at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Find the hottest slots, blockbuster movies, exquisite dining experiences, thrilling entertainment, and fun for the whole family at Quaking Aspen's Lanes. You can bet that Wild Horse has everything you want for a perfect night out in Pendleton. Spark up an unforgettable night with our 30th anniversary fireworks show, then transport back to the 90s during the Throwback Dance Party on March 8th. Visit wildhorseresort.com for more info. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Celebrate 3 decades of fun.
The Kraken are back home in the deep, ready for the next chapter of the Pacific Northwest rivalry. There's no love lost between these two. Kraken, Canucks, pregame at 6:30, Saturday on MeTV.
Starting a business is hard. You have to stay connected at all times.
As we've been growing the studio, Spectrum's been there every step of the way. I'm always able to make the phone call that I need. I'm able to shoot that text message or that email. Every vital piece of equipment that we have here uses Spectrum.
Fast, reliable internet, starting at $40 a month, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep your business connected.
This tax season, Walker's Furniture is covering the sales tax for you. We're doubling down on savings. Plus, with no money down special financing, create the home of your dreams and pay over time. Get the tax break you deserve this week at Walker's.
The America 250 Oregon Commission is excited to announce the launch of Oregon's official U.S. semi-quincentennial website, Oregon250.org.
Yeah, in this digital space, the public can browse a community events calendar, explore online exhibitions, and access resources for getting involved in this nationwide celebration.
The America 250 Oregon Commission was created by Senate Bill 1531. To date, the commission has met 3 times and has developed its mission and guideposts.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Hope you've been enjoying the sunshine and these warmer temperatures. We've got a nice long stretch of those on the way. 50 degrees right now. Winds are light at 5 miles an hour. Our sunset was at 5:40. Let's take a look at temperatures elsewhere around the region. Still most of us in the 50s tonight, so nice and warm. Mountains are starting to cool down into the 30s. Ridge of high pressure, this is what's responsible for that. It's going to be sunny, clear, and dry for the next several days. Our next opportunity for a system doesn't come until late Sunday. This only goes out through Saturday, and there is a brief system coming in, mainly impacting the Olympic Peninsula, and most of this system stays down to the south in Northern California. Now, Sunday into Monday, a little bit of a change there where we have an opportunity for some showers to drift through. Some snow showers at Snoqualmie, about 1 inch there. Cabbage Hill, roughly 2 inches. And Tollgate could see up to 4 inches. In the meantime, we're tracking another warm day. Ridge of high pressure responsible for that. Look at these hot temperatures. Some places down around Salt Lake above 20 degrees above normal for this time of year, and all the way in eastern Montana, very warm, as well as Denver, Colorado. Our average temp, 53 this time of year. We're going to stay in the 60s, dropping down into the 50s, but still above average for Tri-Cities, Walla Walla, and Hermiston. Yakima also above average. Their average there, 51 up to 59, so about 8 degrees above, and then getting closer to the average for the extended period. Tonight's temperatures will be on the cool side. We're talking 30s below the freezing level. A little bit warmer in the foothills here, Walla Walla and Dayton. Pendleton dropping down to 31. If you're hitting the road this weekend, should be pretty nice Friday, Saturday, Sundays when we see that system that'll start to move across the west side. Temperatures looking pretty good with wet weather on Sunday. Portland also looking nice with some showers possible and a cool down from the 65-degree temps down into the 50s. So you can definitely feel that change there. If you're heading to Spokane, also good weather. Temperatures near 60 with a slight chance of rain on Sunday. 7-day planner. We are tracking some patchy fog in the early morning hours. We hit March 1st on Saturday. And then here's where we're a little unsettled, where we have a chance of rain. Right now, pretty light. We will be seeing some breezy and gusty winds as that system rolls through the area. Here's Yakima again. Look for that patchy fog on Saturday morning. Slight chance of rain, breezy winds Sunday into Monday. Here's Ellensburg. Now, Ellensburg, in those mountain gap areas like Ellensburg, that's where you're going to see those stronger winds on Sunday into Monday. Most of us will just have breezy, nothing like we saw the other day around the region. Let's take a peek at Walla Walla. We have some sunshine, some showers, a little more prominent there Sunday and Monday, with also those breezy winds. And then Hermiston, Going to be a beautiful day in Hermiston tomorrow. A little bit of fog on Saturday. That'll burn off. And then it might be a little overcast Sunday there with those breezy winds. So for the most part, my mother said, any more snow? No, I think we're done with snow. Locally, anyway. So.
All right.
Yay.
Yay for us. Thank you, Stacy.
That's right.
We're going to head to New York City with Stacy up next. She's going back. Going back in time.
Going back.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings of up to 60% off.
Beat the buzzer, these prices won't last long.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
The old me was stuck in the daily grind. My routine didn't allow for any self-expression. I found clay, and that changed everything. I realized my calling was to give others the space to be creative, to build something. And that's how Clayton was born. Having a Chase Ink card has allowed us to grow it and bring people together. There's a creative side in all of us. That's what I hope people come here to find.
Earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials with the Chase Ink Business Cash Card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
It's the All-American Sale at More Furniture. Celebrate the spirit of the season with unbeatable deals on furniture that's as timeless as America itself. Whether you're refreshing your living room, upgrading your dining space, or finding that perfect bed for sweet dreams, the All-American Sale has something for every room in your home. With great furniture and classic American style, this sale is a celebration of comfort, value, and you. Visit your local More Furniture today, where everyone gets more for less.
Hey Raptors, we want to rent these 2 chairs for the winter. We're kind of out on being cold this year.
Glad you dig it here, but this really isn't a vacation rental sort of place.
We hear ya, but what if we put on Raptor suits and then suddenly there are 4 of us? Yeah, we'll be your nieces, Layla and Kinley. I'm Kinley, the Raptor, and I love burgers.
I love it!
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, a ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Not so sure we're gonna pull this off.
I'm in pursuit. He's never gonna make it.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
Go after it, Red Wing. I'll catch up.
Because we help protect your dreams.
Good to see everything's okay in here.
I like your shield.
I like yours too. Hold down the fort, little man.
Bye, Cap!
American Family Insurance and see Captain America Brave New World.
An affordable, adjustable bed from Mattress Depot USA will help you sleep better.
And help alleviate aches and pains, sleep apnea, and snoring.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Kraken, Canucks, pregame at 6:30 Saturday on MeTV.
Welcome back, everybody, and welcome back to Stacy.
Right.
Just getting back from New York City, and it's kind of like you took your job with you in a certain way.
It was really fun. I went to New York once as a kid. I don't remember it, so this time as an adult, different experience. Took some photos to share with you guys. Let's take a look at your screen. Look at that, the ABC Studios. Yes. We were checking that out. This is the set of Mark and Kelly. I got to go and see their taping on Monday. You can see me. Look at the Mark and Kelly swag. I got some stuff there. Very kind. Yes, she's as tiny as she looks in real life, and his arms are as buff as they look on TV. So just saying, there's the set. It's much smaller than you think. It looks huge when it's on TV, but obviously much smaller. But yeah, my trip to NYC, very cool. It was very cold, you guys, the first couple of days, so hence that jacket I was wearing. It was very, very chilly, and you needed gloves. And went to Central Park, and all the waterways or ponds down there were frozen over. So did a little run around the park. Went to the Met. What else did I do? Pretty much everything.
Did you have New York pizza?
I had some pizza finally at the airport, but no. So
you had airport pizza?
I know. I had.
That's good, yeah.
I failed, but I'll have to go back.
I was going to say, now you just
I was
have
happy to
book
get home. NYC was great. Most of the New Yorkers that I met were fabulous, very kind, nice people. but it was so many buildings, it was hard to see the sky. I like our wide open spaces. And some tumbleweeds as soon as I got home as well, so.
There you go. All right, well, we're happy you're back. She will have final weather up next.
It's Markdown Madness now at Mattress Depot USA.
Get slam dunk savings on premium mattress sets.
Like $99 for each piece on any size mattress.
Or $5.99 for a king-size Sealy plush mattress.
Even a queen-size Sealy plush mattress for $3.99.
Beat the buzzer. With crazy prices like this, they won't last long.
Get here before Markdown Madness ends March 31st.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Hi, I'm Stacy Lee, and I'm inviting you on a holidays vacation tour. Join me as we experience New England's fall foliage, October 2nd to the 10th. Our journey begins with a tour of historic Boston. We then travel to New Hampshire's White Mountains to admire the spectacular colors, before ending our vacation in New York City with an included Broadway musical. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword Apple Valley, to request a brochure, watch a travel show, and book this tour.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled, plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters and every path leads to new possibilities. Get $3,250 total cash allowance on this Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $2,500 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your community Chevy dealers.
Broadmoor RV's President's Day sale is here, happening all month long. Buy any RV in February and get a gold starter kit, a $350 value, free. We deliver better people, better service, and better prices. Rediscover the joy of camping and start your next adventure. Broadmoor RV, we make camping fun again.
Celebrate Bi-Mart's 70th anniversary during our open house with our latest savings book. MD8 Mega Rolls bath tissue is just $4.99. Prilosec 42-count tablets are $3 off. 7-Up brand 12-packs are buy 2, get 2. Save big on mobile Delvac 15W40 diesel oil. Plus, there's great savings on lawn and garden essentials. You'll see our savings book in your mailbox. During our open house, members and non-members can stop in and save. Bi-Mart, saving the Northwest more since 1955.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
And come take a look at your screen. Weather photos. Here comes the sun. There you go. Put a earworm into your guys' ear for the evening. Thanks to Alan. Thank you, Alan. QR code right side of your screen. That's how you get your photo and your song request out on the air. Or you can go to Apple.
That's a new feature.
Right? It's a new feature. We're adding that in. AppleValleyNewsNow.com. I sing them all, guys. I went to Broadway. I'm good. All right. Let's take a look at the bottom line weather-wise. Mild and dry, at least through Saturday. Then we start to see a chance of rain. Mainly going to see some mountain snow and some breezy to gusty winds. Here's your day tomorrow. Now look for a little bit of patchy fog possible developing in Ellensburg, Tri-Cities, especially if you're down by the river. So again, be safe out there.
I hope somebody sends in a song request. Just
Right?
kidding. Thank you for joining us.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a good night.